Back with another vid. Hold on, let y'all see. Y'all know I got the cut. Come on, man. Had to. But I was gonna post another vid, but I decided I need to do this one because a lot of kids need to hear this. So I looked around YouTube and I seen there's a lot of videos talking about, oh, so you want to go D1? Oh, do you really want to go D1? Do you really, you know what I'm saying? Do you really, like, day in the life D1 athlete? Whatever. But it's not, that ain't no realistic. Y'all, no one on YouTube is actually, like, told, like, actually how it goes. So I'm going to go through my freshman year of college. So I get on, we start in June. That's when summer workouts start. So if you commit to a college, you'll be on campus by June starting summer workouts. So I get on campus, summer workouts. We got I think it's like a week before we start, workouts as a team. So we playing pickup, right? I'm flying around, I'm dunking, this, and that. They telling me on the team, they like, yeah, no, you just got high school legs. I'm like, high school legs? Like, I'm bouncy. What you talking about? I got high school legs. Nah, I'm just bouncy like that. When I tell you, when we had our first workout, I'm talking about, it was like individual. It's probably like 4, 5 of us, but it's like individual. When I tell you I've never sweated so much in my life, ever. And I've been playing basketball since, what I said, 3rd grade. I've never sweated so much in my life. I ain't feel like moving after. And this was just the first individual workout. Like, this ain't, so when people say, oh yeah, D1, nah, it's different. Like, it's different. That ain't even the half of it. So then we start actual workouts. So in the summer, I think we're off on weekends because of NCAA. So during the week, I think it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we got, individuals. Tuesday, Thursday, we got team workouts, which is like practice, but it's really like the beginning part of practice. Like, it's not like a full practice. You just like start to put in sets and stuff like that over the summer. Not like real. You might scrimmage a little bit, but nothing like, controlled, scrimmages. But it's hard to even put into words like how the shock my body was in after that first week. Like, I don't think I moved that whole weekend because, like I said, they give you the weekend off. I don't think I moved the entire weekend. Like, sore every single muscle. Like that's why I got to make this video, because a lot of kids, they hear it or they watch it on YouTube, but that's like the light version. That ain't for real. Like, so coming from somebody who like really been through that, like, I got to let people know. So then they let us go home. We go home for a month for July. We got to be back on campus in August. So, we got the same type of workouts up until the season starts. I think practice starts in like September, October, something like that. So, because the season starts in November. So, at every college basketball program in the country, you're gonna have a conditioning boot camp. So ours, my freshman year, we had to be on the court at 5:30 in the morning, on the court, ready to go. So I was setting an alarm at 4:30 in the morning. I said when at 4:30, 4:35, 4:40, 4:45. Because the catch is, if anybody's late, or if anybody, because that's that early morning, if anyone misses classes that day or study hall, you add an extra day to the boot camp. So the schedule was, like I said, we gotta be on the court at 5:30 in the morning. It's only no basketballs out. I'm talking about straight conditioning and defensive drills till about 5:30 to 7. Then we got individuals at 12 noon, probably for like an hour and a half. And not to mention, I think we got weights in between. So me personally, we used to do boot camp. I used to do that, go home for like, I used to put a towel out on the bed because I only have 10 minutes. That's how tired I was. I'd only have 10 minutes before I got to go back to weights. I put a towel down on the bed because I'm sweaty, of course. Lay down on the bed for 10 minutes, set a 10-minute alarm just to be right back out the door. That's how tired I was. I needed some type of sleep. So like, so my boot camp experience, you know, I go through the whole week. I'm doing decent. I'm making all the lines because I'm waking up earlier. I'm drinking gallons of water, eating bananas, doing all the stuff I need to do. So we get to Friday, right? Everybody think it's over with. They like, oh yeah, some people miss shoot around. Or not shoot around, I'm tripping. Missed class, study hall. We got an extra day on Monday. I almost wanted to break down. So that whole weekend, I ain't get out of bed. I'm telling you, I didn't get out of bed like the whole weekend. I'm just, cause my legs gone, I didn't want to do nothing. That Monday comes. I'm thinking, oh yeah, the last week was cake. I just did that. Like, that's light. We get to the last couple sprints, right? Our coach at the time says, yeah, if you miss it, it's double. So I'm already like, dang, they're about to pass out. I'm like, oh no, I ain't missing this one. I dive at the ground, at the line. I made it. I'm trying to get up. My body won't move. I'm talking about like my muscles won't move. Nothing will move. I'm like, wait, what's going on? Like really dehydrated. Like I ended up having to go to the ambulance, I had to go to the hospital, all that, get fluids. So like, even recently I had someone, you know, come up to me and ask me about D1, and I told him like, are you sure? Cause like you really gotta love this. Like everything I just talked about, that's just preseason. That's not even real practice. So the season start. If no one lets you know, college basketball practices are going to be 2:30 to 3 hours minimum. That's minimum. So it ain't like high school. You might get an hour 32, but the difference is this is 2:30 to 3 hours high level. Like it ain't like in high school. You the best player. You going against whatever you can coast through practice. No, when I was a freshman, you see my arms are now. You can go back on my Instagram. I'm skinny. And the bigs I had in front of me, Michigan transfer, VCU transfer. These are like grown men. I'm getting pushed around in practice. I'm talking about like really pushed around. It was before one game. I think we were playing Middle Tennessee. We got a practice the day before. One of the bigs was so Aki. He running down the lane. I put my hand out to stop, bro. Thumb just pop, broke. I'm out for like 3 weeks. That's how. So when I try and give you an idea like how big dudes are in college, and you think it's sweet, I promise you it's not. Like, so that's like really what I'm trying to get across is with you in high school, and I know you see all the D1 players on TV, you see all the flash, all the lights, all the rah-rah. What you don't see is us in conditioning, laying on the court, trying to breathe. You don't see that. You don't see us, like for me, I haven't had a Thanksgiving with my family since I got to college, because we always have Thanksgiving tournaments. And that's pretty much every team around the country. You're playing around Thanksgiving. So, you know, you're not really going to have time to go home. Or I'm not going to say like what year, but like I've had to, they let us go home on the 24th before Christmas. I got to fly back home day of Christmas. We got to practice that night. Like people don't tell you that. Like you really have to be like committed. Like you can't be, if you faking it and you just want the glitz, the glamour, all that extra stuff, you gonna get exposed. I promise you. I'll tell you this right now. You will get exposed fast. Cause the dude that came in with you, the other freshman that came with you, best player in his high school, best player in his area. The people that are already on the team, if you ain't know, like on some real, because I'm on this channel, like I said, I'm gonna be real. If you not know 5-star, high level 4-star, or like you really just been putting in that work, chances are the school you're going to already has an established score. Like when I came into Florida Gulf Coast, we had 3,000 point scores already on the team. So I'm not even a scorer, so I definitely wasn't coming in there thinking I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? So as a high school player, like it don't make sense to lie to yourself. You have to be honest. You have to be honest with yourself, evaluate your game, And when you come into your college that you're going to, you need to understand what your team needs. So all those combo moves, da 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 da. When you're a freshman, let's be real, you're not getting that. No coach is really gonna let you do that unless, like I said, you just that cold coming out of high school. Most of the time, you're a freshman. They really want to put you in there. They don't want you to make mistakes. That's how you stay on the court. That's one of the keys to stay on the court as a freshman. You don't make mistakes. My freshman year, I think this might have been a championship game. I get my little opportunity. I get past the ball, like I said in the last video. I hate saying this. I get past the ball. I drop the ball. This is maybe first half. I didn't play the rest of the game. So, like, as a freshman, you have to understand, like, your margin of error is, like, so little. You need to go in there. If your coach says, I need you to run the team, you're a point guard, and I need you to run the team. We don't need you to score. We just need you to facilitate, be a backup. Don't make any mistakes, no bad turnovers, no live ball turnovers. You need to come in the game and do that. If maybe in high school you were this, you got bop, you da 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 da, pull up jumpers, rah rah. You get to college, a coach might say, okay, we need you to just spot up in the corner. We need you to be ready to catch and shoot, maybe pump fake, one dribble, pull up at the most. You have to be willing to do that if you want to play. And keep it all the way real in terms of, like, that's why, like, even like the transfer portal, there's like 2,000 names right now. A lot of kids in the portal, either they weren't true with themselves, or their camps are. Like, people got to understand how much talent there is out there. You have to do something to separate yourself from the next man. You have to do something. Like, for me, I wasn't a scorer. I never was a scorer. But what I can do, and I'll say this right now, I can block shots better than you can name anybody. Like, I would say I block shots better than them, because that's what I do. That's my role. I'm okay with that. We got a lot of players nowadays who aren't okay being in a role. Like they say in the league, not everyone can be LeBron. Not everyone can be LeBron. But guess what? If you over 6'7" and can shoot 40% from three, I bet you can get 40 mil to do that. I promise you can. So basically, that's the gist of this whole video. I just want to let kids know what this D1 lifestyle, like what it actually is. Like I said, you might see March Madness just ended. You see all the people. You see one shining moment. Oh, I want to be on TV. I want to do all that. Are you willing to have on some real? Are you willing to have those days after conditioning, sitting in the locker room looking like this, looking at the ground, like, is this what I really want to do? Are you willing to have those moments? Are you willing to have those moments? Are you willing to, like I said, be put in a role when you're used to being in high school, you're used to being the best player on your team? Are you used to being a spot-up shooter in the corner? Are you okay with doing that? Are you okay with just being in there to disrupt the opponent's offense? Are you okay with that? So, like and subscribe. Tap in with me. We're going to do videos, if not every day, every other day. I'm going to touch on basketball, my life as a D1 athlete. Like I said, we'll touch on school, whatever. Y'all can just leave comments about what y'all want me to touch on or questions.